What's going on, everybody? Adam here with eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Pewag Brenta-C 4x4 Snow Tire Chains. With the chains, we are going to get square links all the way around. They are going to be made of a titanium alloy steel, so they're going to be extra strong, so they should last you through a couple of different seasons. So we are going to have a diagonal pattern here, which is nice. I like them just because on the vehicle we're using now, it has front wheel drive, so when we're turning and stuff, these little links that go in between the two different diamonds that we get are going to be great for turning, stopping, and starting as well. These do come in a pair of two, so if you just plan on putting it on the front, all you need to do is just grab one of these. Just put your tire size in our fit guide on the website just to make sure they're going to fit, but it does come in a pretty hefty little carrying case. I like it just because some of the canvas bags that you get over time, they rip and stuff like that. This has plenty of space to be able to put both of our chains in there. A lot of room, really easy, and these are a lot easier to install and store away than ladder pattern chains. So I highly recommend it, just especially for our low wheel well clearance that we have. We don't have a lot. These aren't S-Class compatible, but they really do sit relatively closer to the tire than some of the other laddered pattern style chains. It all just depends on the link size. Another thing I really like about this is we don't have to worry about any rubber tensioners. A lot of the times we put these things on and we have to buy a rubber tensioner separately. I don't really like buying something separately. Just grab something that is going to be easy to install and comes with everything. This one does. And the nice thing about the tensioner, it's connected. We don't have to worry about losing it. I lose everything, so this is going to be a lot easier to just keep in the bag in the back of my vehicle. Everything's all connected and ready to go. Everything around the rim too is coated. So with that titanium alloy steel, that is an extremely strong alloy metal. Extremely strong, so it will possibly mess up the rims, but they coated them so we don't have to worry about that. Everything around there is coated, as you can see here, and the rubber tensioner, it's rubber, so it's not going to do any damage there. Other than that, it's extremely easy installation process, so let's just go ahead and show you guys how. First things first, lay out your chains, make sure there's no tangles, kinks in your links, or anything like that, and then we're going to take the back portion here and slide it back behind our tire. The goal is to get it on the other end. I'm going to make sure we get as much of that stuff over here as possible. Make sure it doesn't get tangled up back there. So then we'll take both of our sides. We're going to have two little hooks on there. They're going to kind of just link together like so. I'm going to show you down here just because we don't have a whole lot of wheel well clearance. So you're going to go in the wheel well, up and behind the tire, and make that connection I just showed you. And while we're back here, grab all your chains, kind of drape them up and over. Now we're going to go ahead and make the connection up front. We're going to have a little red hook and a red link. That's its home. So just connect those up top like that. And just make sure that cable's tucked behind the tire. Now that it's nice and even, try to get that red portion to be right centered on top of the wheel here. And now we'll take our little tensioner here. I like this tensioner just because it's coated, so it's not going to damage the rim or anything. It's also going to be a lot easier on your hands. So we'll just fit it in that little piece there. Give it a good tug. Maybe one more. It's pretty tight. Okay, so we're going to take the little red hook right here. We're going to kind of go through that. And then once it goes through there, we're going to try to go across wherever our little red hook is here and make our connection. Just like that. We're not done yet. We're done with the installation process, but we do want you to roll over it a couple times, come back out, make sure it's still nice and tight, and if so, we're ready to hit the road. And that's pretty much it for a look at the Pewag Brenta C 4x4 Snow Tire Chains.